We live, we live, we live, we live, we are live. What do y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY back with another one of that ROD pod. For those that don't know who I am him, Junes the NBIC. And again, I represent that ROD. Want to give a shout out to you guys. Want to give a shout out and all honor and respect, O'Shea, to the ancestors, to the creators, and everybody that stands with and represents the Alkebulan kidnaps. If I was at home, it would have been a round of applause. But shout out to all of you guys. Okay? Yeah, I had to bring the muffin out. I had to bring the fluff out because I'm enjoying this beautiful 67-degree weather out here in New York City. Now, where I'm located where Bill Cosby, where the Huxtable show used to be recorded at. Beautiful view, had a nice breeze, you know what I'm saying, sitting back. And I just said, you know what, I gotta come on and have a conversation with our people because there's something that I feel like we don't know that we should know, and is that we're not really a true El Kebulan if we're not eating like one. So I want to give you guys a little rundown with me, right? So I've been cleansing. I took a parasite detox, and I just been flushing my body out, and I have not been eating. So I've been, you know what I'm saying. And when I eat at night. You understand? And then I wake up and then I flush that out. But and even that the night thing is gonna come to an end because especially with the daylight savings. But me flushing myself out, you understand, it prevents me from eating certain things as well. Right? And for the last 2 years since the journey of bringing my son onto this earth, and shorty being pregnant, and we having to she having hung urges. Oh, I want this, I want that, and then I'm end up going into these stores, and then I end up taking a bite, and then I end up eating, and you know what I'm saying, and I started slacking, right? So this year coming up, I said, you know what? It's gonna be a different scenario. This year is gonna be more, getting back into proper form, proper shape, you know what I'm saying? Killing all that bacteria that's inside of me. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been, spitting up mucus because I'm eating pizza, and cutting back from eating like chicken with all the other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna eat chicken, it gotta be like grilled chicken by itself. And I'll put the sauce or whatever on top of it, or whatever seasoning or taste. I'll be the judge of that, right? So me going through all of that, now I become more conscious. I'm back to my normal self where it's like, oh, no, I can't eat that. I can't eat this. I can't eat that. And everywhere I go in the hood, all is there is bread, cheese, eggs, bacon, bread, cheese, eggs, bacon. That's all you see. Coffee, milk, sugar, not brown sugar, but the domino sugar, the you know what I'm saying, paper bag sugar. That's all you seeing, bro. And I'm saying to myself, we can't say we ready to go back to the motherland and this is that, and et cetera, et cetera. And our eating habits is not even of our own. Our eating habits is of the Europeans. Europeans love starch in the morning. They love the coffee. That's why they went to war for that. It was an addiction. It was crack to them, bro. That was for us. That's for us is like going to the store and getting candy. That's how we seen it for cocoa. We introduced chocolate to them. It wasn't what they made that coffee what it was. It became an addiction, bro. Do you understand? And everywhere I go, I see our people eating the same way. Even for dinner, we're eating pasta. I'm seeing so much videos now of foods being um processed, how it's being made, the process into making these foods. I'm witnessing these things now. And I'm saying to myself, how can we say that we are that and we're eating like them? Our eating habits is so disgusting. It literally took me 4 hours to literally find something to settle for and eat. Because I did my workout today, I said, you know what? I'm going to need some protein. Let me get some eggs. I forgot to tell the lady no cheese. She put the cheese. It's because it's a force of habit. And I'm sitting in the car and I'm like, she put cheese. I'm like, yo, I'm not about to go inside and go make her redo it. You know what I'm saying? I already paid. It is what it is. So here I go, I eat it. Right? And while I'm eating it, this is what I'm saying. Look. We're supposed to be up eating fruits. There's not a single organic fruit in the hood for us to go to. Everything is parasitical. Everything has been parasite. Everything has been sprayed. There's nothing you can do about that. Unless you're going all the way to upstate New York and paying, them 8-hour trips and you going for that. Some people say it's worth it and I respect it. But if you're going all the way up there to pay that, not everybody can afford that. I'm telling you that right now. All of it is parasitical. But we don't have access to fruits. We don't have access to vegetables. I don't have the option to wake up and say, you know what, yo, Ma, can you pass me a watermelon? We don't have that option. You know what? You know what you have in your fridge every year, no matter the weather? Eggs, sugar, flour, oil. Fruits is here and there. And you're wondering why we're getting sick. You're wondering why. They unleash the beast because they know that our eating habits is completely off. We can't say that we're the Alkebulan people and we're eating the way that we're eating. It's like everything gotta be in line. Everything. The way that we eat, the way that we talk, the way that we walk, the way that we see each other, the way that we see ourselves, the way that the spiritual beliefs, everything has to be in order. Nothing can be in separation, bro. I'm talking for us. I'm talking for the Alkebulan kidnaps. I'm talking for those that's in America, in Jamaica, in Haiti, in the UK. I'm talking for every single colored person that was removed by force into these locations. This is for you to understand. Everything that we process has to be in order, bro. We're eating bad. We're talking bad. Bro, you know that we the only race that literally looks at each other with hate. You would look at another black man walk by and you're instantly seeing hatred. That's crazy. That's a problem. But when you see a European, you're instantly in your mind, you know subconsciously you gotta be nice. Now, how does that feel? And a lot of it has to do with the food that we intaking. A lot of it has to do with the music that we listening to. A lot of it has to do with the schooling. It's a big process, and I get it. But there's certain things that we can't control, and one of those is food. Maybe all of us need to just come together and put money together and pay to take that 8-hour trip. and get some real fruits so we can grow seed and you can plant it, you can learn it, you can do whatever, and it can be beneficial for us, for you long term. Maybe that's something that we should do. I don't know. But what I do know, our access to our access to longevity is very minimal. I repeat, our access to longevity is very minimal. Your longevity comes with a price. You gotta pay more. You gotta travel far. You gotta have connections. When you in the hood, it's literally this is what you get. Enjoy it. You either could take it or leave it. That is the options you have where you from, where I'm from. And this is the facts. Ain't no lie behind that. But if you want longevity, if you want to live long in this world, granted, there are those that know the cheat code within the hood. Because I know OGs in the hood who's in their 70s and look 50, and they got their cheat code. There's those, but we're talking for the masses. No, if you want longevity, you have to pay. You have to travel. You have to know. You have to know people in order to sustain longevity in this world. This is a business. This is a corporation. There's a reason why the lifespan of work is 65, because they know within five, because all you're exhausting, your body's going to overload. Because when you've been doing something for a long period of time, when you're like 65 and you tell yourself stop, I'm going to chill, your body doesn't know how to operate. Your hearts are pumping, heart amputations. Now you're sitting back. You're eating how you used to, but you used to be on the move. Now you're sitting back, heart amputations. And before you know it, heart attack. Before you know it, you just found out you caught this and you got that. It's all a setup. It's a corporation. We need to understand you wasn't designed. Listen, people in America was never meant to live to see 100, 200, 300. You wasn't meant for that. Your job was to live, to be able to sustain, to work, to walk, to talk, to be an asset to society, and let you go into the sunset, into your death. That's how the game goes. If you want longevity, you got to do like how the other nations do. See, the other nations, they come, they make their money, they stack enough, they leave it to their children, they go back home. Where do we go? We want to stay in here and make here home and say, this is all I know, this is what it is, I'm not moving from here. And that's the mentality we got to get out of. We have to get out of that. We need to go elsewhere. You know what's preventing us from? A lot of it comes from the food that we intake. We're not eating as an Alkebulan. We're eating in the ways of a genetically modified. We are supposed to wake up into, we were supposed to wake up into fruits, pure fruits. I was about to say vegetables, no, but vegetables is too early in the day. Supposed to have fruits. Plenish your body. We supposed to be sleeping at a certain time. Plenish your body. This is about longevity. Longevity comes with a price. It comes with a sacrifice. It comes with sacrificing what you think is having a good time, enjoying it because it's YOLA. You only live once. This is what they want you. But a lot of things that we as individuals have to correct. And it starts within us. It starts with the food that we eat. It starts definitely with the food that we eat. Because the food that we eat would, creates fog in the mind, and it prevents brothers from really thinking with logical sense. If we're eating fruits and vegetables and we're reading and we're writing and we're not indulging in social media in a high volume basis, a lot of things will be able to be seen and understood. You understand? But of course, it comes with the food that we digest. We're not eating accordingly. We got to start eating accordingly. It will start clearing up our minds, and we need that. We can't say we Alkebulan. We can't say we got the truth. We know the facts. We got the knowledge. Even for myself, this is not for you. This is for me as well. This is a wake up call for me. Because, like I said, but prior to me taking that cleanse and saying I'm going to clean myself, I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing what everybody else do. I'm eating. Man, listen, I'm eating. I'm going to do 150 push ups. And that's that. Yeah, I'm getting big, but it's like sloppy, stocky big. If you get the drift, and I ain't like that. It's like that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like I can feel that's lazy work. You understand? And a lot of it came with the food that you eat. You know what I'm saying? I eat a burger. I eat a burger and some fries. You think what you think I'm doing after that? I'm going to bed. I'm not waking up to do no exercise. But if I had me some fruits and I had me some vegetables and if I had me some starch, the starch is my dinner. And I'm on them. I can't have starch in the break in the morning time. So there was things that we ate in order for us to get big. There's things that you might do that you can do if you want to gain weight. If you want to gain weight, you gotta have pure, clean, grain oats, grain oats, peanut butter. I prefer my peanut butter. Man, this is me. I prefer my peanut butter with with the nuts. Pause. That was nasty work. And I will add some. I will add some water, some water, and if I add milk, which no, add water. Just add the water. Put a little honey in there. Blend it up. That's a meal. Oh, and put bananas in there. Don't forget the bananas. Put the bananas in there when they're ripe. Put it in there. That's the meal. See, these are things that we could have in the morning to break. We over here eating bacon, eggs, and cheese. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Half fries. I seen a man the other day had steak early in the morning. I said, yo, son, steak we are eating today? So a lot of it comes with us cleansing and eating accordingly, guys. Eating accordingly is going to cleanse your body. If you guys want to know what I take it to cleanse my body, you're going to see a transformation. You'll see it in my face. You'll see my face getting thinner. You know what I'm saying? You see it's getting clearer. You feel me? I had a breakout right here. I had like 3 breakouts right here. I had one big pimple right here and I burst it. That joint, like, it was like, I was like, oh no. It's because I was eating. But I said, nah, I gotta take care of that. I haven't had a pimple on my face since I was damn near in the streets hustling and doing the foolishness. Now when I'm living this Alkebulan, want to seek righteousness, want to love everybody, want to give a helping hand, and here I am eating like a Taliban, that's terrorizing my body. I didn't know what the fuck was going on, pardon my language. It's really is listen, I'm telling you, it's really a hook. This joint can really grab you and suck you into their force field if you ain't strong enough. You know what I'm saying? And me being cocky and naive, like, man, and then it's like, damn. And then before you know it, you know what I'm saying? I see my man, I'm like, oh, I see you. He's like, yeah, man, I ain't stopped. I was like, yeah, you see, I got to get back to work. I got to get back to you know what I'm saying, who I am and what I'm meant to do. You know what I'm saying? No excuses. That's why now you see I got the windows down. You know what I'm saying? Got everything down. Got the puff puff to protect for the wind. You know what I mean? Enjoying it, man. Going back to regular programming. And this is for all of us. We can't say we El Kebulans and we're not eating like one, bro. We gotta go back to our ways, man. And I know it's gonna be hard, but we gotta make that sacrifice. We gotta take that trip. And trust me, my life is more important than a bacon, eggs, and cheese. My life is more important than just a subtle taste, quick taste, desirable taste, lustable taste. My life, our life, your life is more important than that. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? And even yesterday, I went, I couldn't find no fruits. I was so far away. You know what I'm saying? I was in the European areas. Now, again, when you in their area, you're going to get what they're like. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get their bacon, eggs, and cheese, their sausage, their ham. You know what I'm saying? They're going to get their coffee, their tea. You know, I went to one store. They said, we sell nothing but pork. I said, sheesh. That's it. Nothing but pork. And you should see how many Europeans are just walking in there. They had that. That's for them. When you come into our neighborhood early in the morning, guess what you're finding? Diabetical food, bro. There's no way you're giving me porridge to eat in the morning. Porridge to eat. You're giving me milk to drink early in the morning. You know how dangerous that is to somebody's body? And yes, it tastes good. I love it. I'm a Caribbean baby. I love it. But it's wrong. We having ackee and saltfish. Pure grease. Pure grease. Facts. Pure grease you're finding in the hood, bro. Early in the morning. And a dumpling. And a bomb clock. They give you a dumpling if you desire it. And when you get the dumpling, you eat it, you love it, you're sent on your way. But for us, that's not how we eat. We're still eating in the slave mentality, bro. We're still eating like, yo, son, this is all we have leftovers from the night that they allowed us to cook. No, we got to get over that, bro. We really got to start eating accordingly. We really got to start eating good. We really got to start, dressing accordingly. It's literally hindering our mental growth. It's hindering our spiritual growth. It's hindering our righteous approach and view on Alkebulan. What's preventing you? I was watching a documentary, and one of the arguments that was said was one of the main reasons why black people are so afraid to come to Africa is because of the food. You got those that still believe in the flies and all of that. And then you got those that don't think that they can make them their American food. And somebody came on and said, nah, we do that. We make that. And then the dude said, for real? You say, yeah. You can still find your Pizza Hut, your Burger King, your McDonald's. You still can find the diners that make those foods. And you know what he said to me? He said the biggest problem that we're having in Alkebulan right now is that people rather eat the Western food, they eat their natural food. And we as Alkebulan still rather eat their food, they eat our natural food. And you're wondering why we are in these circumstances. You're wondering why we are in these circumstances. That's it right there. We really got to change our eating. All that pizza with cheese and tomatoes, that's not your food. Let them eat that. And trust me, I will show you fire pizza spots, fire burger spots. If you ever came to New York, I would take you to a spot, take you to two spots. You'll be like, nah, this is crazy. Fire. and it's inexpensive. Fire. You heard? But that's not our food. That's not what we was that's not what we was created to eat. That's not what give us strength. That's not what give us energy. That's not what give us power. That's not what give us authority. That's not what give us anything. That's what keep us weak. This is what keeps you dependent. This is what keeps you rebellious, unrighteous rebellious. This is what keeps you debatable. This is what keeps you argumental. This is what keeps you judgmental. This is what keeps you unlearned. This is what keeps you unfocused. This is what keeps you ununderstood. This is what makes you hard for you to understand. This is why stuff like this goes over your head. Is because we are not eating accordingly. The other day, I'm walking. I went to the crazy. All right, boom. The other day, after buying the parasite cleanser from my son, right? After buying this parasite cleanser, I walk across the street. I see a man selling jerk chicken on the street, got a grill and everything. And I'm saying to myself, I know for a fact that my son is not making thousands of dollars every week, every day, every month. I know. So the question is, where the are you getting all this chicken from? Where are you getting all this chicken from? Every day this man's chopping up chicken, throwing them. I'm seeing people walk by. I don't see, there's days I watch this man not sell absolutely nothing. What are you doing with these chickens? And what connect do you have that you can just waste it over and over and over and over and over again? That doesn't make sense to me. Where does this transpire? I'm trying to figure that out. And then I see another store opened in the hood called Yo-Yo's Chicken. And then I got another store that calls the barbecue chicken spot. Then you got another spot called Munchies. Then you got Popeyes. Then you got KFC. Then you got all these Jamaican restaurants that serve it. It's like, yo, how the fuck do we have all these chickens to feed an entire community and not everybody's buying all these chickens? Where are they restocking and where are they re-upping from and who's re-upping them? Think about that. I say all of that to say none of this will not become clarity until you start turning on that switch like, yo, I gotta cleanse myself. It doesn't trigger until you say to yourself like, nah, I gotta cleanse myself. I can't eat this. What is this right here? I don't want this food. You understand? You gotta mentally get to that space for you to see exactly what's being said, bro. I'm like, how and where are all these chickens coming from? Now the entire hood the entire hood is filled with lamb beef. And no disrespect to my Arabs or whatever, but I've seen what you guys do out in India. How you cut your chicken, how you cut your meat, you clean on the floor, mices and roaches all running around you, and that's normal. Flies, that's normal to you. That's not normal to us. But for some apparent reason, all that product that you guys be making is making its way all through the hood. It's all through the hood. No matter where you go, you're gonna find that in the hood. You're gonna find lamb meat, lamb chicken, chicken this. Even their chicken tastes funny. That's why they always eager to put sauce on it. Like, yo, you want some sauce? What sauce you want? What sauce? When you say, nah, I don't, nah, I'm good. They be like, yo, you sure? Be like, nah, I'm good. Like, yo, you sure? It's like, damn, what's up with the urgency of putting some sauce on this chicken? What is it? Are you gonna hide the poison or something? I don't know. I don't know. And this is no disrespect. I'm just going based on what I've seen in the last 6 months. I'm going based on what I've seen in the last 6 months. This is no disrespect, but I've seen it. And I'm good. And I'm good. And for us, we gotta take $20 out of our paycheck and get ourselves some Alkebulan cookbooks. Go on YouTube, get some videos, watch some tapes, see how it's done. Come home and recreate that so we can cleanse our body accordingly. So then once our body is cleansed, our vessel is going to be open to embrace and take on that spiritual approach from our ancestors. Hold on that power that they had when they was here. You understand? When they was here. And these are the things that we need as individuals to get to that next phase, to get to that next chapter. You understand what I'm saying? We got to do these things, you know? So, eating. And yes, the system is not putting things in place to make it any easier. Yes, I get it. I understand. A McMuffin sounds good, tastes good. You know what I'm saying? A blue muffin pie or a blue muffin, whatever. It tastes, it sounds good. It tastes good. I feel you. I get it. But that's not our eating culture, and it's stopping us. It's hindering us. It's doing more damage than good. We're leading the nation with cancer, bro. I repeat, we're leading the nation with cancer, bro. We're eating so bad. Brothers is destined to have colon cancer because there's a lot of our guys right now who got um, uh, uh, um, um, colon issues. That's not speaking about it. You know what I'm saying? Brothers is backed up. You know what I'm saying? Constipation to his T. They're not talking about it. You know what I'm saying? You see me, I'm open. Like, yo, once I feel listen, once I feel constipated, I'm not that Friday, the day I know I got off or the day I know I'm not doing nothing, I purposely will not move until I flush everything out. There was one time listen, there was one time I got this powder, and shout out to my brother in his store. You know what I'm saying? No Notion Health Food Store. If you ever in Brooklyn and you need some good herbal and all that, Notion Health Food Store. That's my man's spot. Tell him June sent you. Check this out. Yo, that store got a powder. It tells you take 2 scoops. The joint is literally the joint. The scooper is literally like 2 of these. Probably like this, and another this, and two of the white part and 2 yellow parts will make the scooper. You gotta put 2 of that in some water. See, me personally, I put 2 of that, one, two, and then I drink some water, get it over with, because I don't like keep drinking it and all that. Like that joint irritates me. You know what I'm saying? I like to just one time finish, bro. Within 4 hours, you're going to be shocked how much stuff you have inside your body, bro. You're going to be shocked. I repeat, you're going to be shocked how much stuff you got inside your body, bro. You're going to be shocked. And my man said, yo, son, take it until you finish it. Bro, That's not something you can take until you finish it, bro. They're gonna kill you. Too powerful. Too powerful. That joint got to the point where, man, I was almost dripping blood. You heard? Like, oh nah, off that. Mm-mm. But that's the parasites that's dying, bro. That's the parasites that's dying, bro. Years of eating all of that pizza, years of eating all of that hamburger. You know what I'm saying? You remember, this is me. Remember, this is me. These are mammals. These are humans. These are things that breathe the air that we breathe. You know when they die, that meat. After a while, when it doesn't be, when it's not touched, when it's processed, whether it's big, or little, or medium, that thing turns into maggots. You know that, right? You guys are very aware of that, right? Maggots is what is parasites. They produce that as well. You know that, right? So when you eat all of that, and you eat all of that, years go by. Just imagine, and a lot of it comes from us not eating, because when we was young, when we was in Alkebulan, we can eat certain foods. Like, if I knew, let's just say we had a celebration, right? We had a celebration, and everybody had some lamb or whatever, etc., etc. We knew the food to eat the following day to flush everything out, so none of that can stick and stay on that stomach. You understand? Where everybody would just be in their house. That's what you will call a recovery, right? And then it's back to regular programming, right? We don't do that here. Okay, we don't even understand how to flush, what to do. You know what I'm saying? There's places around the world where individuals literally use the bowel movements like 3 times a month, bro. That is fucking crazy. 3 times a month, people are in those areas using the bathroom, because in those European areas, they love eating pizza, bread. They like eating that. This is why they run. So now I start understanding. Oh, this is why they gotta keep running. This is why. Cause I be sitting and I'm saying to myself, listen, baby girl, you like 40 pounds. Why are you still running? Because she survives off pizza. She needs her cheese. She needs her cheese. She needs her bread. She needs her flour. She needs those things. You, on the other hand, you don't need those things. When you see them eat fruits, they be like, it's alright, it's a little too sweet. I prefer some coffee. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not in their, not in their nature. That's not for them to eat. But we have adapted how they eat, and we have embraced it, and we have become better eaters than them. We are in their contests. You understand? We out drinking them. We doing the things that we're not supposed to be doing. And you're seeing what's happening. You see the repercussions. You see the cancer. You know what I'm saying? You see the cancers. If you come into my neighborhood, you will see the high, the higher voltage, high volume, excuse me, of clinics, radiologies, excuse me, is being created within my neighborhood. Flood all through Brooklyn. I'm seeing it. Like, oh, there's one here. Even in the white neighborhood. Nobody's being exempt for this, but at the same time, I know what's the cause. And a lot of it is due to the fact that we're not eating accordingly. We're not eating right. We're eating in the ways of society, and society is not designed for longevity. Remember what I said earlier. Longevity comes with a price. You have to pay to live long here. You want to live a long life? Excuse me. You want to live a long life? You have to pay that fee. That fee is a lot of money. Okay? When you sums it all up, it's a lot of money you have to pay to sustain yourself longevity. You could even have a nice big old house. You can have a big old house, drive the nice cars, got all the jewelry. If you're not eating accordingly, you're going to die. You have to pay for the longevity. People with these fast cars are not taking those 8 hour drives. They're not paying people to take those 8 hour drives to go into these farmer markets and buying this. The people that's living long are the ones that's literally are separated from society. The Amish people are separated from society. Their lifespan, the minimum is like 120, bro. These people are living long. These children have no infections. These children have no problems. These children are not walking, crawling. They reading, they talking. They're not watching no TV. They're literally out in Mother Nature. They're doing what we're supposed to be doing. But we're supposed to do it with an Alkebulan twist. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to do it with an Alkebulan twist. We're not supposed to be eating ackee and sawfish in the morning. That's slave food. I'm not eating that. I should not be eating bacon, eggs, and cheese. That's slave food. I'm not eating that. We're not supposed to be eating this type of food. We're supposed to be eating clean, dedicated, cleansing food. Right? And I get it. There's nights that we get caught slipping. There's nights that you just had to have this burger. You had to have this pizza. But at least have the understanding of knowing what to take to cleanse that out. Not have that sitting in your stomach for 3 to 4 days and it's literally like a factory machine. It's going to go, this piece is going this way. It's going like this. That's not how our bowel movement is supposed to move. It's not supposed to be like, your bowel movement is supposed to be like this. You eat, it falls, it turns, it pushes. It's not supposed to eat, and then it goes like this, and then it gotta go up, and then it gotta turn, and it gotta hesitate, and then it gotta go like that, and that's not how it goes. When you start seeing that, that becomes a problem, and that's one of the issues that we have. And these are the things is coming from the food that we eat, and we're not eating accordingly, bro. And we thinking that it's normal. It's not normal, bro. Your bowel movement is supposed to eat. Like if I eat something right now, within 2 hours, I'm supposed to go to the bathroom. That's somebody with a clean bowel movement. Somebody with a clean bowel movement. Your body lets you know whatever can come out your ass, gonna come out your mouth, gonna come out your face, gonna come out your nails, gonna come out your ears, gonna come out your nose, gonna come out your throat. You're gonna spit out mucus. You're gonna fart. You're gonna smell. You're gonna have your underarms are gonna release an odor. It's gonna your body's going to let you know that you are filled with toxic with a lot of toxins that you need to let out, and a lot of it is not gonna come out until you change the way that you eat. You have to cleanse. See, I cleanse. I love the cleansing because the cleansing allows me to see things accordingly. When you're cleansed, when you literally are cleansing yourself, you literally have a clear state of mind. You really can see things for what it is. You can look at individuals selling chicken and say, my man's, if you selling chicken and then my man's around the block is selling chicken, y'all all selling the same type of chicken. It's who first come, first serve. Y'all all selling the same barbecue sauce. Where are you guys getting this chicken? And if Popeye's selling chicken, and if Wendy's selling chicken, and everybody's selling chicken, the corner store selling chicken, the restaurant selling chicken, the supermarket selling chicken, then where all this chicken coming from, bro? This is what you start to see when you start cleansing. Because I'm walking around like, yo, what should I eat? Damn, I can't eat that. Damn, I can't eat that. Then I'm saying to myself, I'm sitting in my car like, yo, why can I not eat something clean? Why when I'm in my hood and I want something vegan, I literally gotta travel 2.6 miles to get some vegan food. But if I want a Snicker, if I want a Big Mac, if I want a Happy Meal, if I want some jerk chicken, I can just literally hit the corner. But we can't say that we are Alkebulan if we're not changing the way that we eat. We're not gonna blame people. Yes, we should know by now, especially us as awoken individuals. And this again, this is not just for you. This is for me as well. We cannot be awoken individuals and we're not eating accordingly. We should be we there should be foods we there should be foods that we should not be touching. We should not be touching. We cannot be in this position and we're eating not accordingly. It's fogging our memory. And I'm watching how stagnant we have become. And every time I'm looking at YouTube, every time I'm looking at Instagram, everybody is overweight. Girls is over obsessed with having a big butt. Having a big butt comes with a cost. What does that cost? You gotta eat more than usual. You gotta eat what they eat. You gotta eat the starch. You gotta eat the pancakes. You gotta eat the crab legs. You gotta eat. You gotta eat these things because you wanna keep a physique. That's what you see. Nobody's eating clean. Nobody is eating for longevity. Look at how everybody's just falling. Actresses 45, 65, 62. And when you see how they look, these people look 5,000 years old. These people look so lost. It's like, damn, you got all this money and that's how you look after you when you die? What the fuck was you doing with your life? You understand? Like, these are the things that's going on in the world, bro. But for us as individuals, as Alkebulan kidnappers, we have to start eating accordingly, bro. You don't need to eat some pancakes in the morning. If you have a cheat day, I get it. I respect it. Everybody should have a cheat day. Especially if you're a hardworking man, have a cheat day. But let your next day be your best day. Do your push-ups, do your jumping jacks, run in, break that. Learn the foods and the herbs to eat to flush that out your body. Flush these things out. Then proceed back to regular programming. But we can't wake up every day. I'm going to Chipotle. And then tomorrow, I'm going to Subways. And then the next day, I might get a Wendy's. There's people that live their life like that, bro. I know people personally who live off Uber Eats. I'm like, fam, you're not going to cook nothing? Yo, bro, cooking is too much. I got to wash the dishes. I got to clean the pot. I said, but nigga, it's your life. Longevity comes with a price. You have to pay. Even if pain that comes with your time, you have to pay. Let it be. You put in 5 extra years on your life by doing that. Just let it be. It's okay. You're not losing nothing. Nobody is gonna be mad. A woman will respect you more that you made dinner than the fact that you made no dinner and you got dishes all over the place. Women respect men that cook. Women respect men that cook. Women respect men that cook or know how to cook. Because a woman will put you to the test. Oh, yeah, you could cook, make something. I ain't say no more. Excuse me, I'm going to take care of that. And when a woman and then when the woman see that you can cook, she's like, you good. You don't gotta come in the kitchen. I just wanted to make sure, just in case. Cause that's how women think, just in case I can't make it. And something goes wrong, I need you to know how to cook. Come on. Every day. People eating McDonald's, Burger King. When you come into my neighborhood, I can literally stand up one day. I'm gonna see if I can get my man to use his drone. I'm gonna make him use his drone, and I'm gonna make him circle the entire block. It's literally 4 blocks, and within that 4 blocks, you're gonna see a Burger King. No, you're gonna see a McDonald's. You're gonna see a Popeyes. You're gonna see a Wendy's. You're gonna see a Subways. You're gonna see a Jamaican store. You're gonna see all these stores literally within the same radius, bro. It's like you can't run from it. But at the same time, you can't make that as an excuse for you not going to the supermarket. Taking $100 out your paycheck. Yes, you can't buy those Jordans this week. You can't buy it this month. You might have to wait next time. I think your life is more important than $11 to make sneakers. I know how much they cost to make those Jordans. I was there. I used to make big purchase orders for merchandise. My company that I worked for was one of the first pioneers to work with Rihanna. I used to bring Rihanna's merchandise, her fragrance, her samples. I used to order them for her and bring them to the meetings. If you ever seen the movie Devil Wears Prada, that joint is for real. Where you see a big board member and everybody with their pens out and somebody is walking around and they say, oh, that's the material? Perfect. Thank you. Goodbye. That joint is for real. I've seen it. I've seen it. So you over here trying to go crazy for $11 pair of sneakers just so you can look good, just so you can walk up and down a dirty ass neighborhood, walk around with some dirty ass niggas, dangerous ass niggas, crazy ass bitches, attract these weirdos. While you're doing that, you can spend that extra $100 to get extra food so you can live long to figure out how to get out of that, or to live long enough to see if the hood can make a transition into a positive state. Come on. I gotta make that make sense. I gotta make that make sense. To see if that makes it, to see if that could bring us into a positive state, bro. But at the end of the day, what we're eating is literally not what we are. We shouldn't be eating like that. I was talking to this girl and she was on some, yeah, man, I can't wait to go home. I'm gonna make me some shrimp with some barbecue sauce. I'm like, yo, baby girl, you still eating shrimp? She's like, what's wrong with shrimp? I said, baby girl, eating shrimp is eating roaches, ma. I said, what you talking about? I said, shrimp are the roaches of the sea. What are you eating that for? You know their main purpose is to carry bacteria. You guys wouldn't dare eat a water bug on the ground. What makes you think you should eat a goddamn shrimp? You know that the eating shrimp was literally a disrespect by the slave master. When they used to make you dig up the fish, right? They'll get the fish out, and whatever was left behind was for you niggas to take back home and go eat. What the fuck you talking about? And we made the best of it. But that's not luxury. You're not a slave no more. You're free. You can walk into a supermarket and say, I can eat this. You have the option. Take full advantage. Fuck, you still eating that. She felt some type of way. She felt like, oh, you acting like shrimp is this. I'm not because you don't like shrimp. And I'm like, oh, this is not a space to have an argument. This is for me to let you understand that while you eating that nonsense, you're destroying your body. You want to know why you have arthritis? You want to know why your fingers hurt? You want to know why your knees hurt? You want to know why you can't bend down? You want to know why you can't run? You want to know why a lot of your body is aching? Because you're eating too much of the fufu. Whether you're eating crab, shrimp, or lobster, whether you're drinking so much goddamn Kool-Aid with all that sugar, if you're taking all of these things, you're breaking your body. By the time you hit 65, think about the work lifestyle. This is the average day life. You wake up, you go to work, you come home, you clock in, you clock out. It is what it is. That's it. That's that. And on your way to work, it's only options to eat. Think about it. When you go into work, quick lunch, right? You're gonna get a bacon, eggs and cheese with coffee, or you're gonna get a coffee with a muffin, or you're gonna get a bagel with cream cheese, or you're gonna get this, or you're gonna get that. You're gonna get some type of food that you get to eat, and you get to keep it going. Then 12 o'clock comes, right? 12 o'clock comes. Depending on how you feel, there's a possibility that you might get a burger. You might get some fries. You might get a pizza, right? You might get a hero. You might get a Subway. You might get something. It's a high possibility, right? And then lunchtime comes, then you go home, then you might get some rice, then you might get some chicken, or you might get some Chipotle, you might get some Chinese food, you might get yourself something that's quick and simple that you can eat, that you know you full, you'll go to sleep. Then you wake up and then you continue that same cycle over and over and again. Just imagine you continue that same cycle until you retire when you're 65. By the time you're 70 years old, your body's completely shot. When you watch how individuals is walking, I'm watching individuals is walking. This is no disrespect to Europeans. I see a lot of Europeans when they walking normal at 65. The Europeans that you see in the hospitals, that's seeing in the nursing homes, or seeing those are the ones that was being lazy, that just wanted to chill and smoke and drink and party. When you see black people, when I see the black people now are walking, stumbling, can barely stand up. I see a lot of older black men, older black women walking with a wobble, walking with a hump, walking with a crunch, walking with a walker, moving. Where did all of this come from? You know where? Because of this lifestyle. You eating, you doing this, you doing this, everything I just mentioned. You're doing that continuously, year in, year out, year in, year out, until when? Year in, year out. You're just eating this food, processed every day, just eating it, eating. By the time you're 65 years old, bro, by the time you're 65, by the time you're 65, your body has been so broken down. It has been so conditioned to eat a certain way. Our taste buds is so disgusting. We should not, our taste buds should not have such a high urgency for sweets. When we taste sweets, sweets should be like, sweets should taste bad for us the way when we taste something bitter. Bitter used to be the things that we used to eat, and we used to eat it regularly. When you watch these kung fu movies and you seeing the people just eat it, and they having no taste, no movement, no, that used to be us. We're not eating like that no more. Now we need things with a taste. If it doesn't have a flavor to it, if it's not a little sweet, if it doesn't have a little sugar, we are caught up in the system, bro. But we can't say that we can't say we righteous, and we can't say we Alkebulan ready, and we're eating the way that we shouldn't be eating. And because we're eating the way that we're eating, you see the high stagnation within the black community. We're stagnant. It's a high level of stagnation taking place because we're not eating accordingly, bro. And it's not even just affecting the black community, even in the white community. I was in a nursing home. You should see how many Europeans I'm seeing in a nursing home. I'm like, damn, none of these people is taking their grandmoms and their grandpops. Like, for me personally, I can't keep my family members in nobody's hands to take care of them. Like, that's me. My mom, she gets old. I'm taking care of her until I can't take care of her no more. That's my mom's. I love my mom. My mom's is everything for me. And I owe that to her. How dare you? The fuck? And I'm seeing this, and it's like, damn. And I'm seeing them getting, like the brother said, I'm seeing them getting even younger, bro. I'm watching these people get even younger, bro. This man was in there, probably like 54. Whole foot is amputated. I'm like, what the fuck is going on in here? And it's like everywhere you go, you seeing that. Our people is literally losing a grip of ourselves. We're losing our touch. We're not eating right. We're not drinking right. We're not fasting. Every time I go see somebody, a client will be like, would you like something to drink? I'm like, nah, I'm good. They be like, why? You don't drink from people? I said, nah. I said, I don't eat nor drink before 12 o'clock. They said, oh, really? I said, yeah. They said, wow. They said, why? I said, it's important for my body to fast and cleanse itself. I have to let all the bad food get out my system. Like you guys don't understand the paranoia I get into when I don't use the bathroom accordingly. Pause, and I don't want to be as in depth, but I just want you guys to understand how serious I don't play with that. DJ Clark Clint died from colon cancer. DJ Clark Clint don't live too far from me. I can drive to his house right now. He does not live too far from me. It's literally a 10-15 minute drive. And I know how he died. And I know what's the cause of colon cancer. His bowel movements wasn't accordingly. A lot of you guys' bowel movements isn't accordingly. And I'm here to tell you, if your bowel movements isn't accordingly, you gotta get yourself cleansed out immediately. Just like any establishment. If I had a home and I kept filling it up with junk, what you think is gonna come out of that? Animals, rats, and before you know it, that joint is gonna get to the top where it's gonna be the only option is either you flush this whole thing out or that entire building has to come down. And if it reaches to the point where it gets to the top and it can't flush everything out, it's that bad. In real time, that means you're dead. And that's what happened to my bro. You're eating listen, death don't come when you expect it. It comes when you least expect it. You're eating how you want, you're drinking, you're partying, you're hanging with your mans, you're living your life. There's no reason for you thinking of anything until you wake up and it's like, boom. Yo, babe, something don't feel right. Try to use the bathroom, and then I felt like I dropped my stomach. Let's go to the hospital. Oh, yeah. Yo, we just found out you got such and such. You got 24 hours to live. Just think, where would you go? What would you do? Who would you? You understand? I'm just telling you how the game goes. And if you don't fix it, you're gonna miss out. And we missing out. We missing out on Mother Nature. We missing out on who we are. We missing out on ourselves. We missing out on humanity. We missing out on righteousness. We missing out on longevity. We're so programmed to only live for the moment. I don't want to live for the moment. That's why I don't take pictures like that. I don't want to live for the moment. That's why I don't take videos like that, because I don't want to live for the moment. I don't want to be like, yo, I remember when he made. I don't want to live. I want longevity. I want to see how I look today, and then 10 years later, I want to see the growth. Like, damn, Jules, you getting old out here. That's longevity. I want to be 89 in the cane. Say, hey, man, how y'all doing? Longevity. But we're not going to get there eating the way that they want you to eat. While they're eating bad, they're cleansing their body. Their cleansing is them running, getting their workout in. What's yours? Going to sleep? Black people are the most obese nation here in America. Excuse me, the most obese race here in this world, in this place called America. Black people, the most obese. And we thinking that it's normal. God forbid, I want you to understand the seriousness behind this eating habit. God forbid something was to happen. Like let's just say food could not make its way here anymore, or just couldn't make their way here for like 6 months. You know how much people's gonna go crazy? You know how much people is gonna go crazy, and I'm talking about crazy. I'm talking about medieval crazy. You know how many people is gonna do so? A mass amount, because we don't know how to function without food. We don't know the longevity about living life without having food. When your belly is rumbling, brrr, doesn't mean that you're hungry. It means your belly is cleansing, cleaning the junk inside your body. When you don't you guys live in a building? You never been into a compactor room? The compactor room don't it makes noise. When it's cleaning, it makes noise. Doesn't it sound just like your stomach? Yeah, that's what it's doing. Putting the junk out. And when it puts the junk out, you don't go eat on top of it to put the junk on top of it to make your body work even harder. Guess what you're doing to your body? You're shortening the lifespan, because now you're making your body go on overdrive. For what? Because somebody told you that when your stomach rumbles, you're hungry. That is a lie. Eating 3 times a day, that is a lie. Who told you that? Who told you eating 3 times a day was the right thing to do? You're supposed to eat 2 times a day. Shout out to the brothers and sisters that can eat 1 time a day. But you naturally supposed to eat 2 times a day. And I'm talking about like having a meal. Having snacks here and there, like having a fruit. We don't consider that having a meal. We don't consider that eating where we come from. Because it's free. You're not supposed to pay for a banana. Not supposed to pay for no goddamn watermelon. These things are free. These things grow on the earth free. Not supposed to pay for that. That's why it may seem that way. But we're eating the things that's not for us to be eating. The longevity. I'm here for the longevity. I'm here for the longevity. I'm here for the longevity. I bug it, man. My bad, guys. My other phone. And I forgot that joint too. Oh, it's right here. My bad. My bad, guys. Yeah. So where was I? Oh. Shout out to you for that, sis. Vegan, plant-based. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, it's something that we definitely got to do. We really got to go back into our natural roots as far as the order of how we supposed to eat. Not eating accordingly, man. You know what I'm saying? And we can't say Yeah, man, I'm Alkebulan ready, man. You know, we stand for the people, man. You know, you know. And we eating like the heathens. We eating like we're eating like those. You know what I'm saying? And this is, again, this is no disrespect. And it's been scientifically proven on what I'm saying, right? There was this European, right, and may their ancestors have mercy, whatever her ancestors may be, have mercy on her soul, right? But check this out. We was she changed her diet. She went strictly watermelon, fruits, strictly watermelon. They eat nothing but fruits, and died. Now, you know, a lot of people showing their sympathy, etc., etc. I took it upon myself to give clarity behind what happened. I said, listen, you know, because they was giving eating fruits a bad name. Like, oh man, you see, eating fruits is not what they say. Da 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 da. So I had to give some clarity behind it, and I had to tell her. I said, listen, look, check this out, sweetheart. The reason why baby girl died, the reason why she passed away because she's not eating to her habitat. She got to eat to her habitation. She cannot eat fruits. She cannot survive off fruits. That's not in her genetic makeup. She's going to die. It's going to kill her. That's what happened. You guys need blood to sustain yourself. You guys need that. You guys need blood. You guys need cheese. You guys need dairy. You know what I'm saying? You got that is it's in your genome. It's in your genetical makeup. This is not even me trying to be funny. This is in their genetical makeup. You need that. You know what I'm saying? When Steve Jobs was dying, you know, the offer was, yo, bro, yo, eat some steak to live longer. And he was like, nah, I'm ready to go. I'm tired. And passed on. And there was a lot of mixed reviews. There was a lot of black people that, you know what I'm saying, that understood and said what I said. There was a lot of Europeans too that said, nah, he right. You know what I'm saying? You're right. We're not supposed to be eating. I'm speaking for black people. We're not supposed to be eating hamburgers like that. We're not supposed to be eating pizza like that. That's not nutrition to us. You black girls, you want to know why your butt's so flat? Because you keep eating European food. That's why your butt not growing. You know what I'm saying? And the girls with the big butts, they overeating black people food. They're overeating. But a lot of it comes from eating European food, eating too much processed food. We're not eating accordingly. That's why we're not ready to go back home. That's why the ancestors is not ready to embrace us. We're not psychologically there to take on that responsibility. We're not psychologically there to rebuild Alkebulan. We're not psychologically there. We're not there. No matter what people say, we're not psychologically there. I'm not psychologically there. As much knowledge and wisdom that I have, I'm not psychologically there because it's a massive responsibility. We're not just going there to just live, people. You know what I'm saying? Like you're going there to make an adjustment. You're going there to make a transition of life, right? And you don't want to go there and bring that westernized mentality over there, bro. You don't want to bring that over there. This is why I stand on what I stand on and stay what I stay when it's pertaining to this biblical truth. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, bro, this story is what was used to colonize my people. And it was also used to divide and remove and separate and ship. I don't want to come back into that space and present that to the people. I don't want to present that, and I don't feel that we should be presenting that to the people. I feel like the people in Alkebulan dealt with so much in life and just in general. Just process it. Just process a land being demolished. This process a mother watching her children being removed from her hands by force. Just imagine how you will feel as a parent, as a mother. How would you feel? You will be very disappointed. And these are the things that's going on. And then I know one of the major tools that was used is that, and I can't use that. This is why I'm standing on what I'm standing. We have to go back. We have to go black to Africa. Like that YouTube page. We have to go black to Africa. We have to go to Alkebulan. We have to go we have to go back to Alkebulan. And that's a fact. We gotta go back to that. I'm watching a massive digression within our people. It's a high digression going on right now. If you look around us, it's just a high digression taking place, and a lot of it is due to the fact that we're losing our way. And one of the major causes of that is the way that we eat. We're still eating like slaves, and we're still eating like the oppressors. We're not eating what we're supposed to be eating. And I just found out the other day, you're not supposed to be eating with a spoon and a fork. You're supposed to eat with your hands. I didn't know that. You're supposed to eat with your hands. You're supposed to take a certain herb every night before you go to sleep. See, we had things that we was doing thousands of years that we no longer do. We just, we just go with the motion. It is what it is. Hit that like button too, man. Share this to the people, man. We outside. Your brother man from the motherland is outside. But these are the things that we was doing. We're not eating accordingly. And like I said earlier, for those that just tuned in, like I said earlier, a lot of us, even in Alkebulan, the Alkebulan people don't even want to eat the natural food, bro. They want to eat the westernized food. The man that want the pizza, the man that want the Burger King, the man that want the McDonald's, the man that want the Pizza Hut, the man that want the KFC, the man that want the Popeyes, the man that want everything that you think that is here. They want that. They don't desire that. You know that good home cooking. They don't desire that natural landful Alkebulan cooking. No. And we don't desire the same. And imagine me coming back into that land, and I'm coming back with that European state of mind. What change am I doing? What? Listen, a lot of people is already gonna be on my heels because I'm from America. You from America? So the things that I do, how I operate, how I communicate, it's gonna play a very pivotal role. And one of the things that they're gonna pay attention to is how I process our Alkebulan culture. And for me, I have to go in there like, nah, I wanna eat some rice and peas. I forgot the name that they call rice and peas. I want some of that. I wanna eat my people's food. While we eating in the morning. Oh, this is what we used to also eat in the morning. We used to also eat soup in the morning. Soup is another thing you can use to break a fast. Soup. But it depends. It depends on what you was. Like if you trying to build mass and stuff like that, then you know you can. You know what I'm saying? You can have some vegetables and eat that. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we used to eat, bro. We wasn't eating bacon, eggs, and cheese. We wasn't eating pizza. We wasn't eating rice and peas, leftover rice and peas from the night before. Your body's trying to push that out, and you about to put that back on top of it. Come on. And you're wondering why we're sick and we're dying the way that we're dying. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I just speak the facts because these are the things that people need to understand. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, We can't say that we Alkebulan ready and we're not eating accordingly, bro. We're not eating accordingly. And this westernized mentality also destroyed us to the point where we live in a space of hesitancy. Like, I'm scared to try that. And even for myself, I went to an Ethiopian restaurant like 3 years ago. I went to an Ethiopian restaurant, and I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant. I was like, yo, son, they about to have us eat this Ethiopian food, son. Oh, here we go. Let's see what this is hitting for. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that I was in that state of mind lets you know, like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have that state of mind when I was eating Chinese food. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that state of mind when I went to when I went to a damn what they call these Mediterranean restaurant. I didn't have that. Let's see what this hitting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking forward to see if they got what it takes. You feel me? And that's a problem, and you know that goes with the westernized mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, being re-indoctrinated and all that, being told stories and lies and philosophies and religion and all of this. These are the things that I gotta shy away from, because I no longer want to look at my people in a certain way. I don't want to feel like I'm better than anybody. I don't want to live my life in a state of dividends. I don't want to be mad at a European. Fuck, I'm mad at a European for this nigga didn't touch me. I got my own people in my neighborhood I gotta worry about. Now the people that's sitting in them high places, yeah, we got an issue, because you are the cause of these problems. But for a regular European, listen, man, this is a dog eat dog world, man. Shit comes, shit goes. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? This is just how life is. It is what it is. I ain't mad behind it. You feel me? I live like that. That's not the righteous life to live, bro. That's not the Alkebulan life to live, bro. No, no, not granted. Yes, you know, the mentality I have is part of the reason why we fell. You know what I'm saying? Operating in love and decency and order and the whole shebang. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the reason why we fell. But you don't want that? I'll take it, pimp. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I can't fight my natural order. I can't fight my natural instinct. This is just who we are as people. You know what I'm saying? When you look at our history, we never enslaved in a nation of people. You know what I'm saying? When they tell you, oh, black sold slaves too, yeah, we sold slaves, we sold prisoners. Let's get it right, people. We sold prisoners. Niggas that broke the law. Niggas that broke the law was sold. Get this nigga off my land. And guess what? It was a lot of niggas breaking laws. The stiff-necked nation that we are, the hard-headed people that we are, it was a lot of us breaking laws. And that's what happened. Okay? But you would never look down history. You would never go down history lane and see black people enslaving anybody. Because that's not in our nature. It's not in our culture. Okay? That's not who we are. It's not in our characteristics. Okay? Come on. That's how we felt. You know? Definitely our eating habits, man. We really gotta correct that. You know what I'm saying? And I know I sound long-winded and all that, but you know what I'm saying? I love talking to my people, especially on a beautiful day like this. On a beautiful day like this, it's like, why not enjoy the moment with my guys? You know what I'm saying? With the subscribers, with the followers. You know what I'm saying? With those that's been tuning in. You know what I'm saying? New beginnings. I like that name for you. New beginnings. I like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely something that we definitely on is new beginnings. And just a real quick before I depart. I told you guys that I'm gonna start doing interviews, right? Like, I want to start talking to the people. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like me being in front of the camera. You know what I'm saying? It was cool, and I feel like, and this is just me personally. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like it reaches peak. I feel like a new transition, a new beginning needs to transpire. Um, I still wanna provide you guys with Alkebulan wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I just received my post-traumatic slave syndrome book. Shout out to Mama Love. You know what I'm saying? Definitely gonna read that book and give you guys a whole lesson behind that. You heard? A whole lesson. You know what I'm saying? I'm really looking forward to that. Um, yeah, definitely gonna keep that up. But I just want you guys to know that because, like I said, I'm stepping away from the controlling and the division of my people, and I'm not going off a belief. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making such a drastic decision and change off of belief. You gotta provide me with information and facts in order for me to stand on that corner. You know what I'm saying? I'm a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect. I'm from Brooklyn, bro. You know what I'm saying? You gotta provide me with some level of documented information for me to stand solid on what you standing on. You know what I'm saying? And if you telling me that the Biblos is ours, right, and I'm just gonna go off that and leave it alone. If you telling me that this is ours, you gotta provide me the information that show proof. And one of those informations is I need to see these writings. I need to see these writings. And if we didn't see these writings, I'm not gonna go based on assumptions, man. Too much is at stake. Too much is at jeopardy, bro. I can't afford to do that. Not in this day. Not in this day and age. Not with this recession. Not with this inflation. Not with this destruction that's taking place. We ain't about to do that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't about to do that. The goal is to sit back, mind your business, stay low key, and just be happy that you're making money, bro. Facts. But I'm not here to give you guys that, man. I want to give you guys some longevity. I want to give you guys stuff that you can give on to your children, man, that you can watch. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with my guy, and he was telling me to start doing a few things. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's costly. You know what I'm saying? Like, this content life is costly, bro. I spent over probably close to 10 bands just buying equipment after equipment, you know what I'm saying, software, computers, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I'm saying, I spent bread on this joint, bro, you know what I mean, and now, you know what I'm saying, and even now I gotta pay these things off, you know what I'm saying, things say, hey, it comes with a price, bro, you know what I'm saying, and these are the things that you do when you, these are the things that you do when you try to establish a empire, and not just your own empire for Alkebulan. You know what I'm saying? I'm an Alkebulan kidnap, and I want my land back. That's it. I'm not here to fight nobody. I don't want where you guys dwell. You guys made the best of it, and this is not no disrespect to my Europeans. I love my Europeans. I'm just speaking in general. You guys made the best of it, man. You guys went to the best hotels. You guys went to Dubai. There's somebody in the hood. There's more people in the hood that would never go to Dubai than than Europeans. You know what I'm saying? We will never go to Dubai, but a lot of you guys did. A lot of you guys got a chance to enjoy that great life, and shout out to you for that. And I appreciate you for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's time that we want ours. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got your devices, you got you know what I'm saying? You got your smart cities, you got your boats, You got your tanks, your ships. I mean, your tanks, your aircraft. You got everything that you need. We just want our land back. We don't, you know what I'm saying? We don't want to be alright. You know what I'm saying? You got Europe. You know what I mean? You got China. China is a big investor into your land. Go, you know what I'm saying? Do your business with them, man. You know what I'm saying? Do our business with ourselves. That's all we want. That's all I want. That's all I'm gonna teach. That's all I'm gonna stand on. That's all I'm gonna promote. I'm not gonna display any more divisional. I'm not gonna display any more divisional information that's gonna leave brothers and sisters in a state of confusion. Because even for me, even I was in confusion. You understand? Outside. Yeah. But listen, guys, it's your brother man from the motherland. I came to you guys live. About to go see my client. It's beautiful out here. We about to go walk into the park. Gonna do a workout. And then we'll go grab something to eat. You feel me? We're gonna grab something to eat. And then I don't know. Should I come on? Should I come on later on tonight, or should I just let this be just a live for today? Cause I know, I don't. Sometimes I don't like to be overwhelming, and and I don't want you guys to feel like, this is like a money scheme type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you want me to come on later on today, man, definitely. I still owe you guys. I still owe you guys the Christianity taken from Egypt breakdown. I still owe you guys that. I'm gonna put things together. I'm just waiting for this book to come in the mail. I ordered a lot of books, bro. A lot of Alkebulan books. A lot of books that's gonna, enlighten the greatness in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of those things that I'm really investing my time into, my money into. I just, like I said, I spent over a decade learning Euro-Christian understanding. And now that I sit back and I look at it, all right, good. So I'll come back tomorrow then. Shout out to you for that. Yeah, I appreciate that. But when I sit back and I look at it, you know, shit, I just lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'm out of here. I'm gonna go call my client. Let him know I'm here. I'm gonna enjoy this day. I want to work out. I want to go eat. It's your brother man from the motherland. Oh yeah, subscribe, support the movement, get you some merchandise. Damn, I don't have no merchandise on me, but somewhere in the link, the merchandise is there in the description, or it's in the whatever. Click that, get yourself some sweaters. I want to see you guys looking like warriors this summer, especially this year, especially with the year of making America great. We're gonna make a Alkebulan. Thank you. Heard? But anyway, I'm off this.